Let's take a look at some of the headlines of the dailies this morning. I'll kick off with the Vanguard. And we have here, this is what we've been talking about. This was what we spoke about at What's Up and About. Electricity concerns as tariff hike hits consumers. And I think that was what happened to my friend. I have to point it out to her that that's the reason. And this is on page 20, if you want to have more of that. It's a recipe for unrest. That is from the TUC. The second rider there says, poverty rate will worsen. Economists, I will not address fundamental energy issues, Muda Yusuf. Okay, and Dangote Refinery, just above the flag there, you can see it up there. Dangote Refinery to supply petrol next month. This should bring down the price. We've spoken about why it should, but let's see how all of that plays out. That is will be on page 20 if you want to check it out. Don't take my simplicity for weakness. Fubara tells Wike and others. On page 12, Nigerian students' enrollment in UK varsities dwindle. Of course, this is an aftermath of the fact that a number of Nigerian students cannot take their dependents to the UK when studying. You know, that was of course released by the Home Office, talking about what happens there. Olubadan in council meets tomorrow over nomination of new monarch. And Ondo gubernatorial, APC opts for direct primary, rakes in 720 million naira. That will be on page 26. Why residents of Okwama community can't access their homes. This is from the CDS. That's under the picture story. The picture story there is that of President Tinubu and some part of the FEC while signing the bill, the student loan bill, into law and all of that. And, okay. Right, all of that, you can check all of that on the front page or on the Vanguard. And then let's move over to the Guardian. And the Guardian, 2 million households pay 225 naira per kilowatt as prepaid meter may hit 300,000 naira. Wow. Well, that's what everybody's talking about here. 2 million households. Well, if you can get that much, you have to start planning cost-saving cuts, as it were. You know, the freezer doesn't have to be on 24/7 and all of that. But the problem would be where a number of households share a meter. That is where it is going to be challenging. How are you sure that your neighbor is cutting or saving costs, as it were, in that particular household? That will be quite something. And considering that there is talk here about the prepaid meter price hitting 300,000 naira, and now that is quite a lot. Now, we can see here a chart of the increase in meter prices between 2013 and 2014. Here on the front page, NCS records 1.3 trillion naira revenue in the first quarter, detains 22 suspects in 4 months. Man nabbed over alleged abduction of housewife for sexual pleasure in Osun State. Transparency, eligibility concerns unsettled new attempt at student loan scheme. Abure reportedly escapes assassination and home gutted. 5 years after USSD debt conflict still unresolved, FGD cries rising abscondment by varsity teachers. Tinubu Zulum Buni mourn NLC ex-leader Chiroma. And Africa Games, how Ghana 2024 exposed Nigeria's weak underbelly in sports development. All of that on The Guardian. And from The Guardian, let's go to the Daily Trust. NLC CSOs reject electricity tariff hike. That is what we have in basically all the papers this morning. Expect power theft. And that's it. We mentioned that there is a report of almost 5 million households that are unmetered. That is what will start happening, power theft. That's a problem. I think that we should have addressed that one even more. If we ensure that everybody that is using power is paying, we might not need to hike it for a particular percentage of electricity consumers. So we can look into that. Hike in gas price, Naira crisis behind decision. This is coming from the regulator. And we can see a picture story there of the earthquake in Taiwan. They're quite a sad one there. We condole and commiserate with the country, of course, and hopefully all those who need help, help gets to them as soon as possible. That's quite a terrible situation to be in. at any point in time. Banditry, 289,375 persons displaced in Kaduna. This is from an official. 4 killed in Taraba, Nasarawa as windstorm destroys many houses. Customs worried as CBN hikes duty rates 28 times in 3 months. Tinubu signs student loan amendment bill. All of that on the front page of the Daily Trust. And then let's see what we have here on the Punch. Okay, yeah, the same thing. Electricity supply. Okay, that's a Daily Trust. We're round on with Daily Trust, and then we move over to the Punch. And the major headline there on the Punch is electricity supply. Manufacturers and labor tackle federal government over 240% tariff hike, insist on subsidy. Okay, some would say 22, 25. Now this is 240. I'm not sure of the exact percentage, as it were, but we can see here the affects customers enjoying 20-hour supply. Band B to E, customers get subsidy. Okay, new tariff will send manufacturers out of business, worsen inflation, say labor and OPS. U.S. offers help as 9 die and 1,000 injured in Taiwan earthquake. That is the picture story that you can see there. Okay, Adeleke Abiodun Hill Ebenezer will be at 82nd birthday Thanksgiving. FG reopens Third Mainland Bridge. LASTMA warns against speeding. Let's round up with that one. Emma was smiling, he, very happy. Oh, the road is now smooth. In just the time that one lane was open, do you know how many accidents have been recorded? You cannot enter your Toyota or your whatever, and then you think it is F1, that you are Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen. No, you are not. The Third Mainland Bridge is not a race course. It looks beautiful, well demarcated. You can fly all the way, but you can also meet your maker very, very soon. Please be careful. There's a speed limit on that bridge. The speed limit is actually 80 km/h maximum. That's it. At some point at the entrance is 60. At the middle of the bridge is 80. I know some of you say, 80. Am I trekking? Please, the bridge is open. Be careful. Even before it was open, a number of accidents have been recorded. Don't make yourself a statistic.